Hello grade 4s and welcome to another math lesson. Today we'll be looking at line symmetry. So line symmetry is where you recognize a pattern that can be folded into half and form two equal parts. So how in this lesson you will be able to recognize and draw lines of symmetry and identify line symmetry figures. So let's look at our first question. How many ways can you fold the square so one half fits exactly on top of the other half? And how many ways can you fold the letter G so that one half fits exactly on another half? So first of all, let's take a look at our square. So if we look at our square, we can divide this square into four equal parts. So there's one. Let's take another color. Two ways. Let's take another color. Three ways. Another color. Four ways. So these are the ways that we can fill in. So let's just take a look at our green line first. So if we look at our green line first, we can see that if I folded a length this side will be the same, it will be folded to that side. So that means that this entire triangle will look the same as that triangle there. So that's the green one. So let's look at our blue line. So if I take blue, for instance, I know that I folded against this line here, so that side will be the same as that side there. So that means that this is a triangle, and that's a triangle. The same way with, if I take a look at our yellow one. So I know that this yellow line here will be folded, and this side here will meet up with this side here, meaning that this side is the same as this side here. And that happens with the red line as well. So if I have to answer the question, how many ways can I fold the square? I can fold it into four. So there are four ways of folding that. If I look at the letter G, it seems to me that I cannot fold it next to that line because this shape, or these shapes, does not look like the shapes on that side. And if I have to fold it on that line as well, these shapes do not look like those shapes on the top there. So no way that I can find a way to fold these letter G's to make a symmetric or a symmetric shape. So what is a line symmetry? A figure is a line symmetric if it can be folded on a line to form two matching parts of a fit exactly on top of each other. Note the word exactly. So the fold on the line is called a line symmetry. This is one of the line symmetry drawn on the picture of the truck. And how many lines of symmetry do you see on the figures below? So if I draw the line of symmetry down this part, I can see that this and this will be the same. So if I draw a line of symmetry there, I note that there's no lines on the top. So we cannot have a line of symmetry on that plane. So let's take a look at figures. A figure A can be, or a figure can be more than one line of symmetry. Now, because these sides are not the same length, I cannot draw a line of symmetry down this plane. And that is because that this part will meet up, or this end will meet up, not directly where it should be. So that shape only has two lines of symmetry. So a figure can, and number C, a figure can have many lines of symmetry. So if I have to see this hexagon, I can see that this hexagon has 6 lines of symmetry, because if I meet this shape or this angle with this angle, this angle with this angle, so that means that I can have a line of symmetry there, 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 and there, which gives me 6 lines of symmetry. So this figure in D is a figure can have no lines of symmetry, and this figure is not line of symmetric. It has 0 off symmetry. It cannot be folded to have matching points. So let's take a look at our practices. If we look at number 1, how many lines of symmetry does a letter R have? It has none. How many lines of symmetry does the figure below have? It has 1. And this is being represented here. Question number 45. Tell if each line is a line of symmetry. I will be showing it with a cross, yes or no. So this one has no line of symmetry, and this one has a line of symmetry. Tell how many lines of symmetry each figure has. So if I have to say how many lines of symmetry each figure has, I can say that this one only has 1. And the reason for that is because if I draw a line, I can only draw a line on this plane. This one has no lines of symmetry because the top sides there doesn't look like the bottom there, and this side does not look like that side. Let's take a look at question number 8 to 11. Tell if each line has a symmetry. So now, only with the yes, it has. No, this one does not. Yes, that one has, and yes, that one has. So let's take a look at questions number 12 to 13. Decide if each figure has a line of symmetry. So first of all, we need to look if each one has a line of symmetry. Yes, this one has. Yes, this one has. Yes, this one has. Yes, this one has one. Yes, this one has one. Yes, 17 have. 18 has not, but 19 has. So let's answer the question. Draw and tell how many lines of symmetry each one has. So first of all, let's draw the lines of symmetry. I cannot draw a line of symmetry down because this left-hand side does not look like the right-hand side. So I can only draw a line of symmetry down that plane. So that one has 1. 1, 2, 3 lines of symmetry. 14 has 1, 2 lines of symmetry. Number 15 has 1 line of symmetry. Number 16 has 1 line of symmetry. Number 17 has 1, 2, 3 lines of symmetry. 4, 5, 6 lines of symmetry. I can't see any other. Number 18 has no lines of symmetry. Number 19 has 4 lines of symmetry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's answer that quickly. 1 line of symmetry, 4 lines of symmetry, 2 lines of symmetry, 1 line of symmetry, 1 line of symmetry, 6 lines of symmetry, 0 lines of symmetry, and 4 lines of symmetry. That concludes our lesson for today. I hope that you understand and know how to divide shapes into lines of symmetry.